I got a question for you guys. Is this the best budget gaming PC we've ever built?
For $550, we got some really awesome specs here. Did we just luck ourselves into the best gaming PC we built? We're about to find out, but first, a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by our good friends over at GVG Mall, our favorite place to buy Windows 10 keys and a lot of other awesome software for your gaming PC.
If you're tired of seeing that Windows activation watermark in the bottom corner of your screen, check out GVG Mall with the link down below. We do have a special discount code that Matt will tell you guys about in just a second. Activating Windows is super easy. You literally just buy the key, Windows 10, Windows 11, maybe even the next Windows, it'll still be supported. So we absolutely love using GVG Mall because you are paying a severe discount.
And if you use code TB20 or normal code for a short period of time, you can save 25% on your next purchase of a Windows 10 key or any other software they have to offer. They also offer Office 2019 licenses. If you don't want to deal with the Microsoft 365 suite, you can buy that Office key and be good to go. You're set in stone there, no worries about paying monthly. You can find those links in the description down below.
And to give you an idea on how much we trust them, we've actually been partnering with GVG Mall for years now. We've been giving out the Windows 10 and Windows 11 keys for quite some time. And like Matt said, we do use them over at PC Bros quite a bit, and we really have never had any issues with them. So we do really like GVG Mall.
GVG Mall, check the link down below. Big thanks again to them for sponsoring today's video. Use code TB20 to save 25% today. Let's get right into the video, shall we?
And for the CPU, we're gonna be using the Ryzen 5 5500, which is a 6-core, 12-thread processor, and it is really budget right now. You can get these things right around $100 or a little more, just depending on the current market, and it's a really good 5000 series CPU. The only caveat is it doesn't have Gen 4 support for those NVMEs and PCIe. Now for the motherboard, we have an MSI B450M Pro HDV Max. The reason that these B450s are really good right now is because you can still technically buy them new, but you can also get them on places like eBay and Newegg refurbished for around $50 to $60 very often. And on top of that, it's not a bad board. I mean, you got 4 RAM slots, you have 2 4-pins for the CPU, plenty of expansion, so it's really just a good overall board. You have this ID Cooling SC214 XT ARGB cooler that we have used so many times. I pretty much have the name memorized, and it's just a nice little tower cooler. Has a nice little 120mm ARGB fan on it that does go really well with pretty much any build you throw it in. Now for the RAM, we have this Silicon Power Zenith DDR4 16 gig kit. So it's an 8x2 and it's 3200 megahertz. So you got dual channel, you have plenty of capacity for all of your games. Pretty much, there's really not any games at the moment that really use over 16. So this is like the perfect amount, and it is so cheap right now. You could get 32 as well for not much more. And now for storage, we have this Silicon Power NVMe 1TB SSD. And yeah, these things are just amazing. They're very fast. They're faster than a normal 2.5-inch drive, hence the NVMe. You could even get a Gen 4 drive if you want, although I don't even think this board's really compatible with it. It would just run in Gen 3, and they're so cheap right now. You can get a 1TB Gen 4 for like 30 bucks.
Now for the graphics card, this is the star of the show. This is an RTX 3060 Ti, which I believe is an HP Omen model based on this design right here that we bought on eBay for under $200, $186 to be exact. It was a C-grade graphics card that we did clean up in another video. If you haven't seen that video, hit the eye in the top right corner to check it out, but that is why this is the star of the show. Under $200 is way below the price you normally would get these cards at on the used market, and we think it's gonna be really awesome for 1080p gaming, even some light 1440p gaming if you want to. And now for the power supply, of course, Zalman Gigamax 600 watt. Every build guide we've done recently has come with this power supply because power supplies are really weird right now. There's not a lot of good 500 watt options that are much cheaper than this 600 watt option. This one's about 50 bucks, and the ones that are like $30 are honestly not great power supplies. This is at least a C-tier power supply that will get the job done for most builds, and it is 80 plus bronze. We've been very happy with it so far. And for the case, this is the Antec DP301M, the Dark Phantom case, which I believe it's Dark Phantom because look how dark this tempered glass is. You cannot see inside that thing, but it does come with tempered glass. It comes with an RGB front and I believe one fan in the back. I don't believe it's RGB. I think the only RGB you really have is like this little design right here. But this case comes in at, what's the price point here? $64.99, which we love seeing a micro ATX case under $70 with a little bit of RGB bling. We're probably gonna throw in an extra 120mm fan up front, so add an extra $10 or so depending on where you look for a 120mm fan. And altogether, again, for $550, you're gonna have a really crazy gaming PC here. We're gonna put it together and show you guys what it can do. Alright guys, we are now testing this $600 gaming PC in Call of Duty Warzone. We are at 1080p balance preset with balanced DLSS, and right now, getting a very good high refresh rate experience. Now, the main concern with this build would be going with the 5500, getting that Gen 3 support, and holding back a Gen 4 3060 Ti, but from the testing so far, it's not too bad. Considering the 3060 Ti is a Gen 4 x 16 card, you really don't have to worry about too many bottlenecks when running in Gen 3 mode, so yeah, we are losing a little performance compared to something that would be Gen 4, but for the price point, I'm incredibly happy. So we'll go ahead and land here and hopefully give you all some good gameplay, because that's always up for debate when it comes to me playing Call of Duty. It can either go very well or very poorly. Yeah, getting 100 FPS, very low frame time delay. Dude, this is looking like one of our best PCs for sure. Oh, that is a semi-automatic weapon, and I did not know that. I have 2 semi-automatic weapons, and I got her! Ah! All right, so it's full auto now. But yeah, 100 plus FPS using about 11 gigs of RAM right now. Of course, we are using DLSS, which you could turn off if you want to fully max out this GPU and not deal with any sort of like quality difference that you normally do get from DLSS. Oh goodness, oh goodness. I think this performance is more than acceptable, and most $600 PCs that we would build would not be able to do this level of performance. Oh, there it is. Hey. Oh, okay. I couldn't get away. Ah! Ah! Yes! Oh, that scared the crap out of me when it made me shoot. Ah! Oh my god, did I get the resurge? I didn't get the resurge. That guy has a laser on him, but performance on this PC, man, beautiful. It's been great. For $600, I really can't complain. Let's play some Halo, a game that people should probably play some more because I don't want it to die. All right, guys, we are now in Halo Infinite, running 1080p medium settings with frame rate limit turned off, and we're gonna see how well this game will run. Halo's a game that really likes to use all your hardware, especially on medium high settings, so I wanna see if we can maintain a high refresh rate experience at $600. And so far, it's looking pretty good. There's no upscaling or anything in this game either, so we're just really testing the raw horsepower of the 3060 Ti and see what we can get. As you can tell by the watts we're pulling, we're almost at 200 watts, which is definitely like 80 watts more than we were when we were using DLSS in Warzone. But hey, so far, performance looks pretty dang good. Man, this PC, it's just great. Now, obviously, if you want to keep this build a little bit cheaper, you could go with a 3600, which, depending on how we frame this video, you may or may not know that we tried to go with a 3600 and it ended up not working. So we ended up pivoting to a 5500 because the CPU we bought used was broken. Yeah, only issue I have with this build is obviously with that C-grade graphics card, it's not super repeatable. You're gonna have to do some deal hunting to find a 3060 Ti like this. But if you do find one, it's gonna be really nice, and it's gonna pair very well with this 5500, or you could go with like a 10th or 11th gen Intel i5 as well. That would work very well. Got him. It's time to start waking up here, man. Got him. Oh! Where'd he go? Oh! Bro! He juked me! Oh, jeez, I'm choking. Oh, run away, run away. Maybe sniping is not for me. Yep, nope, sniping's not it right now. This is me. Got him, woo, yay. Hey, Halo Infinite. Warzone 2.0, no problems on this PC. We're gonna run some built-in benchmarks and really stress this thing to its limits, but hey, 1080p works great. You can even stretch it to 1440p if you want to. We'll run those built-in benchmarks and wrap this video up real quick.
All right, guys, we just got done benchmarking this PC, and as you could tell, for the price, this thing did really awesome, and we really made this PC A-grade.
Yeah, the star of this PC is definitely that 3060 Ti deal we got under $200, and it really made for an awesome PC that we will admit is going to be kind of hard to replicate at home, but if you do some deal hunting and find 3060 Ti's that are C grade and under 200 bucks, it's pretty easy to copy this build and use those links down below. They are affiliate links and they will help us out. Let us know what you think of this PC build for $600. Is it a really good buy, or would you do something differently with your budget?
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
So if you guys didn't know, this PC right here will be for sale at PCBros.tech, which is our PC selling company, and we include a 1-year warranty on everything.
PCBros.tech, gaming PCs, gaming laptops, and so much more. Use code ToastybRos2 on checkout. You'll save 2% on your next purchase. And if you buy today, you get a free McAllister, because we don't want him anymore. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Peace out.